Shout out to my book buddy in 2nd grade for being awesome and getting me a choker. I broke it, but it's cool. Hey guys, it's Jess. So, we got a lot of snow. At least I did. I don't know where you live, but I got a lot of snow over the past like 2 days. It was kind of snowing nonstop. You probably heard of it. It's been all over the news and stuff that there was a big snowstorm called Snowstorm Jonas, and sadly, no, that had nothing to do with the Jonas Brothers. Rest in peace, Jonas Brothers. I mean, guys, we got so much snow over the past couple days that literally my roads aren't even plowed. You could literally just sled down my roads. Like, that's the only way you're gonna get around unless you feel like walking. But thankfully, I've had a lot of experience with snowstorms and snow in general, and so this snow wasn't really that terrifying to me or even exciting. The most exciting part was the fact that I got out of school Friday 3 hours early. So thankfully, I didn't act like this. Guys, it's snowing. So I'm hiding in my closet. I need to hide from the snow. I don't know how long I'm gonna last. See you guys on the other side. Bye. But since I've had so much experience with snow over the years, I thought I would tell you some stories that I've had with snow and ice and just like wintry weather in general, because there's some funny stories that go along with that. So the first story that I want to tell you guys is when there was a giant ice storm a couple of years ago. I want to say I was in 8th grade, so I think that was like 2 years ago. So there was this giant ice storm, and ice is a lot worse than snow if you aren't like familiar with like wintry weather type things and you live someplace where it's like always summer. Ice is a lot worse than snow, always. But it's also better because you're more likely to get off of school for ice than you are for snow, because snow can be plowed, snow can be moved. Ice is a little bit different. It has to melt and they have to put like salt on it. And so if there's ice on the roads or anything, you can't get to school. But this one time, it got so serious. Ice was literally just covered everywhere. Like not snow, ice, legitimate ice was covering trees, covering the grass, covering the roads. Ice is really, really heavy, and so when it gets on trees, it weighs them down and their branches fall off, hit power lines, they can fall on top of houses, entire trees can just topple over because of the weight of ice. During that storm, my parents said that they could hear giant crashes and booms coming from my backyard because the branches were just falling off everywhere. So of course, the power went out, and it's of course like 10 degrees, so my entire house was freezing for like an entire day, and somehow my mom still went to work. Me and my brothers and my dad were just stuck at home in the freezing cold during this ice storm. There was no heat, no power, we didn't have a generator or anything, so it was literally just like dark, nothing. So literally what I had to do was just sit in my family room and read Harry Potter underneath like 20 million blankets. Once I did that for like the entire day and it got dark, I covered my head in blankets and used a flashlight to read Harry Potter. Not gonna lie, it felt really, really magical. The power did come on that night eventually, not till like 8 o'clock, I wanna say. Remember how I said that you could literally sleigh ride on our roads right now because they aren't plowed or anything? Well, I did that once, and there are photos. I guess I will put them around so you can see them. Yeah, my dad literally pulled me around on our roads because there was so much snow and no cars could really come through anyway. Hey, here's a really cool story. A lot of the times when you get snowed in or it starts snowing, it'll snow during school, and so you get out of school early and then you normally will have friends come over. That's what I did Friday, actually. One time, me and my friends filmed a music video during a snowstorm. So we were running around in the snow, filming a music video, and it was pretty dang fun. This one time with 2 of my friends, we went outside to my front yard and we built this snowman, and then we just like threw snowballs at the snowman and just like trampled all over him and murdered him, and then all that was left was the base of the snowman, and then we just stood on top of the snowman and like danced around. It's really random, and then we started like throwing snowballs at the person that was on top of the snowman. I don't really know. You get to be really creative when it comes to what you want to do with snow and wintry weather. Honestly though, a lot of the time, snow just gives you an excuse to lay in bed all day and do nothing. Anyway, those are my stories from the snow and ice and winter weather. I hope you guys enjoyed. I know they were pretty random. I don't know. I really just felt like talking about my experience with snow because we got so much, and I know that if you live in a wintry area, you probably experienced some part of the snowstorm, or if you've never experienced snow and like winter fully before, you might be interested to know what snow is really like and stuff, and maybe I gave you some insight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe because I post a new video every single Monday, and I will see you guys next week. Bye! Oh, that's wonderful. My heat just came on. Just can't really see my hair. It's all back here. Don't worry, it's back there, it's back there. There's a random man just walking in the snow in my street. I don't know what he's doing. I'm living out my childhood dreams right now, guys. Living out my childhood dreams.